Fam, what it did, what it does, what it's doing. We are back with another NBA Live tier list, man. I'm gonna be honest, I really wasn't expecting y'all to ask for this because I don't see bigs in Live Run. I really don't, man. Just super tall, max height wing defenders. But I'm glad y'all asked for something, bro. And for future reference, for everybody watching, let me know what y'all want to see basketball related, man. Whether it's IRL content, NBA vlog, a WNBA vlog, anything, man. Anything basketball related, I promise I got y'all on it, man. I'll do my best to get y'all that type of video. So I appreciate y'all for reaching out to me and letting me know y'all wanted to see this, because it wasn't just one person, it was multiple people. So shouts out to all the people that reached out to me and said they wanted the big video, man. I appreciate y'all for real, and continue to let me know what y'all want to see. But without further ado, let's get into it, man. So the description for the big says they are giants on the court, though lacking in quickness. These players use size to their advantage, and their physical advantages are size, strength, and ferocity. And of course, the minimum height for these builds can be 6 foot 8 inches at 160 pounds, and the tallest and heaviest these players can be is 7 foot 2 inches and 290 pounds. Alright, so starting off with the stretch bigs, their description states the new age big, a towering marksman who can space the floor with shooting and can crash the board. So it's pretty obvious what stretch bigs are all about. They're just really tall centers who can kind of get a bucket in the post still, but their main skill is shooting. As you can see, their three-pointer mid-range shot go to a 95, and the inside shot, rebound, and post moves are an 88. Starting for the first stretch big icon, we have the Marksman, which is modeled after Dirk Nowitzki, and the skill that comes with this icon is an 85 shot off dribble. And the description states grabbing a rebound will grant you a powerful boost to your three-point shooting accuracy, and you also get a boost to free throw, layup, passing, dribbling, post defense, stamina, and strength throughout the icon upgrades. So starting off with the bronze rewards for this icon, you have a choice between a skill boost and a timer upgrade, and you also get a +3 to your passing and your +3 to a contested shot. So if you already didn't notice back there, you get a +6 in total to your passing, which will leave you with a 76 pass rating, which is 6 points higher than Karl-Anthony Towns. Also, you get your first +3 to your contested shot, and you also, like I said, have a choice between the skill boost and the icon ability timer. You guys know the drill. If you play 3v3, go with the skill boost, and if you play 5v5, go with the timer upgrade. Next up, at the silver level, you get another +3 to your contested shot, which will have you at a 76 contested shot at this point. And then you have a choice between the stack upgrade and the timer upgrade. And if you like to play 3v3, go with the stack upgrade. And if you like to play 5v5, go with the timer upgrade. Then lastly, at the gold rewards for the icon, you get your last +3, which will have you at a 79 contested shot, and then you get a +3 to your passing, which will have you at a 76 passing. And the reason you have passing on the Marksman for these skill boosts right here, where it says after a rebound, long passes are likely to be less errant, and I promise you, they do mean they will be less errant. You're almost like a quarterback once you grab that rebound. Now, within reason though, don't be just throwing it, all crazy, but within reason. If you make good passes off a rebound, you're gonna be quarterbacking that guy. I'm not gonna lie to you. And then of course, on the other side, you have the physical boost, where it says grabbing a rebound grants a temporary boost to speed and stamina. So you grab the rebound, kick it to your guard, you try to keep up and run the break, rip them. Or you can kind of bring the ball up. I wouldn't recommend bringing the ball up because, it's not really safe to do that. But, I mean, you can, do a little short outlet and run with the break at this point. And hopefully the speed and stamina will help you keep up with the guards and the wings. So, yeah. Next up, we have Big Cat, and an 85 shot block comes with this icon, and it is modeled after Karl-Anthony Towns, and the description states blocking or successfully contesting the shot will grant you a boost to both mid-range and three-point shooting. So it can be very deadly, very, very deadly, two ways. Like, once you block a shot, you can run pick and roll, pick and fade, or you can just spot up and have somebody ISO and get you open. Like, it's a lot of things you can do once you get that block or you get that contest. So the skill boosts that come with this icon is free throw, dunk, layup, dribbling, and post moves. And keep in mind, this build is capable of getting those big man standing dunks, but it's within reason. It's kind of like the situation with the Reaper wing shooter, where you are capable of getting contact dunks, but you have to be like perfect as far as everything, timing, positioning. Just, it has to be the most perfect situation, and you will get a contact dunk. So I don't think a lot of people know that, but I figured I'd just throw that nugget of knowledge out there just in case for the people who didn't. And of course, you get the vertical stamina and strength boost as well, as long as you upgrade throughout the icon. For the bronze rewards, you get a skill boost to accuracy of the three-point shooting or the mid-range shooting, and it all depends on your playstyle here. If you want to get a 3-point boost, definitely go with the 3-point boost, but if you don't, go with the mid-range. But keep in mind also that even without this bronze reward, you're getting a boost to both. So you're really choosing here what you want a stronger boost to. What do you more rely on? What are the type of shots you're taking in game? So think about that before you actually do the upgrade, because the icon itself boosts both the mid-range and the 3-point. Next up at the silver icon, of course, we have the stack and the timer upgrade. That's a common thing with these icons. And of course, if you're a 3v3 player, go with stack. And if you're a 5v5 player, go with the timer. Lastly, you get the +3 dunk, and you also get the cat dunk package. And the rewards for maxing out is mentality impacts. And one has an impact where if you block someone's shot, it literally makes them cold. Kind of like how I think LeBron does it too. So you can choose that, or you can have where if you do a pick and pop, you get a higher chance of becoming hot. I don't think you instantly become hot, but you have a greater chance of becoming hot. But if I were you, I would choose the mentality impact on the left to make people cold when I block them. So definitely can make a statement there. Mentality impact definitely makes a difference in live run. I mean, of course, if people are open, they can still green shots, but as long as you're there, I'm telling you, man, it's really going to show a big difference if their mentality is up or down. Mentality plays a big part in the game that a lot of people know about. Next up, we have the rim protectors, and the natural rim protector skills are dunking and shot blocking, going up to a 95, and rebounding, post moves, and post defense, all going up to the 88. And the description states they are an intimidating presence, patrols the paint on defense, and can throw it down on offense. Pretty simple. This will be your paint beast equivalent for all my 2K players. So stay tuned, because they have bonus skills that can be done, and you can also, add some versatility to the paint beast style. Starting off with the mountain, which is modeled after the Dikembe Mutombo. The skill that comes with this icon is an 85 inside shot. And later on down in the icon, you can unlock a free throw, layup, passing, on-ball defense, and block attribute boost. And this is the only build in the game with a 98 block, so it's definitely something to take into account. It's not a pushover just because it's a pure inside center. It can be very dominant in the paint with the 95 dunk, don't forget about that. And of course, it has post moves just like any other big. So it's definitely dominant in the paint, and of course, you can't forget about that 98 block. You get the +3 to vertical, +6 to stamina, and the +3 to strength. And the description states, whenever you're near the paint, opponents will get an intimidation penalty to their layup and inside shooting skills. Which means as long as you're standing in the paint, just like the Dikembe Mutombo was, whenever you're standing in the paint, people are going to think twice mentally about taking that shot. And even if they do take that shot, more than likely it's not going to drop. So that's really unique with this build. Now, I'm not really too sure why we get a +3 contested shot. Maybe it's for those inside post shots to help, drop more because we're just a pure inside center. But I'll let you rim protectors figure that out. I ain't really played with the Mutombo too much. My favorite was the evolution, but we'll get to that. We're on Mutombo right now. So the bronze rewards for the icon are defensive enhancements, and you can increase the radius for impacting shots, or you can increase the impact of the icon on shooters when they take shots. So basically, to explain this, the one on the left is you don't have to exactly be standing too close to them, and they'll still be scared, and that layup or floater or whatever shot they took near you is going to be affected even without you being close enough. Or you can go with the defense enhancement on the right where it says increase the impact, and basically you can be standing in the normal amount of range to contest the shot, but it's more likely not to drop. So it's really up to you and how you play defense, which one is going to help you the most. I would definitely recommend the radius just because you are already 7 foot, so it can be a lot of cheesy things that come with that. So a 7-footer already takes up a lot of space on the court, so imagine if you increase the radius of where you contest shots and penalize them. Just think about that. Next up, at the silver reward for the icon, you get another +3 to your contested shot, so those post moves are going to be dropping more. And by post moves, I mean, the hooks and the post layup animations that you get, they're going to be dropping a whole lot more. And of course, we have another upgrade for either or. The impact already explained and the radius already explained. So you can stack, you can go double radius, you can go double impact, or you can go radius impact or impact radius. It's all up to you, but I really do believe that you should definitely go with double radius, just to be cheesy and have people wondering why they're missing these layups or getting goofy animations. And lastly, at the gold reward for the icon, you get Mutombo's dunk package, the 98 block, and the Mutombo jersey. And of course, you have a choice between the mentality impact and the physical boost. The mentality impact stating blocking a shot grants you a mentality boost and drains them in shooter's mentality. So it might not make them cold, but it's definitely something that should have been used more throughout icons, where it boosts you and drains them at the same time. That's what I was hoping they did with Allen Iverson's back in the guard video, but it's all good. Definitely though, it's something to definitely consider though. It won't make them cold, but it will affect the game because it's boosting you and draining them at the same time. Now, as far as the physical boost, it says successfully contesting the shot will grant temporary boost to speed and stamina. So if you combine this with the radius cheese I was telling you about, you will have that physical boost almost every play, depending on if you get a stop or not. But I don't think it cares about you getting a stop. I think it cares about you just being there contesting the shot. So literally almost, if you want to, you can activate this every play because of the radius stacks that I told you about earlier and adding it with the physical boost. Crazy, right? Alright, now we are on the evolution, and it is modeled after Anthony Davis. The skill that comes with this is his 85 mid-range shot and the ability to shoot corner threes once you upgrade the icon to a high enough level. And the skill boosts that comes with this are 3-point, inside shot, free throw, layup, and dribbling. And the physical boosts are speed, vertical, and stamina. And the description states, blocking or successfully contesting the shot will grant you a boost to both mid-range and inside shooting. So basically, playing good defense on the other end of the floor will get you a boost to finishing in mid-range. Try to ignore that inside shooting part, because pretty much anything you take in the paint counts as an inside shot, and it's going to disappear if you don't lay the ball up or do a floater. So pretty much mid-range and finishing, not necessarily inside shooting. So for the bronze rewards for this, you get your first upgrade to the 3-point shot. So you'll green some corner threes here and there. It won't be too consistent. You'll see some inconsistencies there where it won't be a green on your shot, even if you are wide open or not. And you also get a skill boost to mid-range shooting or inside shooting. It's really up to you, but you also have to take into account that naturally, without you even choosing one, the icon will boost both, regardless of the fact of which one you chose. So you have to think about playstyle when it comes to this. Are you more of a mid-range shooter, or are you more of an inside player? And you only take the mid-ranges when you're disrespected. Like, you got to think about stuff like that, take that into account, and figure out what works best for you before making a decision. Next up, you get a boost to on-ball defense, layup, and dribbling, and stamina, free throw, and vertical. And of course, you get the stack and timer upgrade. We've been over this time and time again, man. 3v3 for stack, 5v5 for timer. It's all up to you. And finally, at the gold icon, you get your last 3-point shot upgrade, where you can green every wide open corner three you take. You get Anthony Davis jersey and his dunk package with his layup package. And you also have a choice between a physical boost and a stack upgrade. And the physical boost states, grabbing a rebound or blocking a shot grants temporary boost to speed and stamina, which is very good for that two-way play. Definitely blocking a shot and zooming down court, literally leaving your big in the dust. If you have a big on you, your matchups get left in the dust, because defensive builds in this game are always physically dominant. They're faster, they jump higher, they're pretty much stronger, and they last longer as far as stamina as well. So defensive builds already have a physical advantage, so physical boost on a defensive build is crazy. Like I said, you will be dusting whatever big man is across from you if it's not another rim protector. Or you have the choice between the icon ability stack upgrade, where if you block a shot, it will grant maximum stacks to the icon ability. So basically, if you block a shot, you become a unstoppable mid-range, well, I wouldn't say unstoppable, but unstoppable finisher. You will become an unstoppable finisher and a very good mid-range shooter. I'm not going to say unstoppable because the stacks don't really help the mid-range that much, but you will make some crazy shots, but definitely will help out if you use them to finish more. You will notice a difference. So definitely, if you like to score a whole lot more than the normal center, definitely go with the icon ability stack upgrade. But if you're more of a team player, go with the physical boost, because, you know, grabbing, rebound, blocking a shot, speed and stamina, and, you know, moving without the ball, that whole thing. But that's it for the rim protectors, bro. Moving on. Last but not least, we have the post anchors, and their two main skills are the post moves and inside shot, of course, and their secondaries are rebounding, dunk, and shot block. So as the description states, a balanced big who thrives in the low post on both sides of the court, and this will be the most balanced big you can ever have in this game. And I'm not gonna lie, my favorite big to run with on this game, because it's so unique from icon to icon, and it really all depends on the player. But man, the way you can use some of these post anchors is nearly broken. But we'll get to that in the tier list. We'll talk about that more in the tier list. So first up for the post anchors, we have the process, which is modeled after Joel Embiid, and the skill that comes with this icon is an 85 mid-range shot, and also the ability to stretch the floor from the corner, just like the rim protector earlier, where if you're wide open, you can green a corner three every single time, with the proper upgrades, of course. And the description states, scoring inside will grant you a boost to both mid-range and three-point shooting. And the icon skill boosts are the three-point shot, free throw, layup, dribbling, and post defense. And the icon physical boosts are vertical, stamina, and so for the bronze upgrades for this icon, you get your first upgrade to the three-point shot right there with the layup and strength, and you also get a choice between skill boost and the icon ability time upgrade. And I would definitely recommend the skill boost to three-point shooting, because it will make you more of a threat from outside once you score inside. Like, you know what I'm talking? If you pair that with the 80, I gotta wait to the tier list. But definitely, I would definitely recommend skill boost. Do not pick the timer upgrade, because the skill boost is just that good. Definitely go with the skill boost here. Next up, you get your last three-point shot so early at the silver level of this icon. You also have a choice between stack upgrade or skill boost. Now, if you really want to be cheesy and you really want to stretch the floor, go with that stack upgrade to get that extra three-point shooting boost. Or you can just balance it out and go with that mid-range. But I feel like a lot of y'all going to be cheesy and pick that extra stack upgrade. So once you fill up all your stacks, you're pretty much getting the maximum boost to a three-point shot. And you're going to have people looking so confused, knocking it down from three as a post anchor. Not a stretch big, excuse me. Then on the gold icon, you get Joel Embiid's dunk package jersey and a +3 contested shot and a +3 dribbling and post defense. And the icon reward states mentality impact, where if you shoot a green release, it will grant a bonus mentality boost, or if you pick and pop successfully, you'll get a bonus mentality boost. I would definitely recommend the green release, because pick and pop is going to come with the game. Everything else is going to come with the game. So just shooting a green release will definitely come more often than the pick and pop. You get what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you might be open without setting the screen. Just, shoot the ball green and boom, you're good. But definitely, if you have not tried this build yet, definitely try this build out. This was my first love. Like I said, y'all know I love playing big man when it comes to 2K and NBA Live. This was my first love. I went crazy on this build, man. I recommend this build. Next up, we have the Dream, and it is modeled after Hakeem Olajuwon. You get an 85 layup with this skill. This is similar to the Paint Beast, but way more powerful offense. I'm talking mid-range layup, inside shot, post moves, all at an elite level, just like Hakeem Olajuwon. And the description states, scoring inside will grant you a boost to rebounding, shot blocking, and inside shooting. So this is literally a rim protector with way more elite offense. And the skill boosts you get with this are a mid-range shot, free throw, passing, steal, and post defense. And you get a physical boost of vertical, stamina, and strength. At the bronze level of this icon, you get your first boost to passing and post defense. And you also get a pair of Hakeem Olajuwon Rocket shorts, and you get the choice between a skill boost of rebounding or inside shooting. Now, allow me to reiterate, man. Scoring inside will grant you a boost to scoring inside on this build. And if you think I'm tripping, let me go back and read it again for you. Scoring inside will grant you a boost to inside shooting. And we already went over what inside shooting was. So scoring inside will grant you a boost to scoring inside. Do you see the problem? So imagine if you paired that with this skill boost right here. Scoring inside will grant you a boost to scoring inside. Oh, and if that wasn't enough, let me boost my ability to score inside. Can you catch my drift? Can you catch my drift? Now at the silver level of the icon, you can also have a choice between the timer upgrade and the defensive enhancement. Like, come on, I think the obvious one here is the defensive enhancement. If you pick the timer, you're literally just bored. You just want to be surprised. You want the game to pretty much surprise you because you're bored. Things have gotten too easy at that point, but definitely go with the shot block and defensive enhancement. If you don't do that, you're crazy. Then on top of that, you get a +3 to steal in mid-range. That's the beginning of oh my goodness, that's the tip of the iceberg. That's all I can say right now. Then finally at the gold level of the icon, your rewards are the Hakeem Olajuwon dunk package, +3 to post defense, mid-range, and passing, and the Hakeem Olajuwon jersey to go with the shorts. Now, you have a choice between a support ability and an icon ability stack upgrade. And the support ability states, scoring off a pick and roll grants a defensive boost to your entire team. Or the icon ability stack where it says successfully contesting in a shot around the rim will give you a stack to your icon ability. Guys, go with the support ability because literally it turns everyone on your team into a floor general. And imagine if you're running with the point guard floor general who assists you off a pick and roll. Think about this. Your icons, you're not even trait stacking at this point. You're icon stacking. Cause point guard, right? Point guard, whoever you assist, you either can boost their defense or you can boost their shooting. And at the same time, you boost your own ability to get steals, right? Then with Hakeem, it's a pick and roll. So he's boosting the defense even further. And then you have to think about this. Statement dunker, streaker, late to the party, bullet passer, spicy dish. Do you see how quickly things can get out of hand in just 1 or 2 possessions of a game? Do you see the problem? So if you don't pick support ability, seek help. Something's wrong with you. Something is wrong with you if you don't pick that support ability. Don't even mind that icon ability stack upgrade at this point. Last but not least, we have the Phenom, and that is modeled after Brittany Griner, the WNBA. Can you say? Nah, I'm not gonna say legend. I'm gonna say icon. She's a WNBA icon at this point, and her description states blocking a shot or grabbing a rebound will grant a powerful boost to finishing at the rim, and that's pretty much her game. She's just all inside. And I ain't gonna lie, I think earlier last season she shot a 3, but you know, she doesn't really shoot 3s that much. She might shoot more, you know, next season or you know, but that's besides the point. Anyway, the icon skill boosts you get with this are free throw, layup, steal, and post defense, and you get a boost to every physical ability in the game. So this is nothing to sleep on just because it can't shoot as well as the others. I promise you that. So at the bronze level, you unlock a skill boost between inside shooting and post moves, and we've already been over inside shooting. And you guys remember what happens once you block a shot or get a rebound? You get a boost to inside shooting. So definitely go with inside shooting because that helps you finish. Remember, blocking a shot or grabbing a rebound will grant a powerful boost to finishing at the rim. So that will further boost your ability to finish inside the rim. Not inside the rim, but inside the arc. What am I saying? Jesus Christ. Inside the paint. Secondly, we have the typical silver upgrade between the stack and the timer. And you guys already know, go with the stack because I don't think anybody plays 5v5 at this point. And then you get a +3 steal too, so that helps out. And then the +3 layup, that helps out with the icon as well. And then you get Brittany Griner's layup package, which is cool also. Finally, at the gold level, you get access to Brittany Griner's dunk package. Wow. I can't believe I just said that. No hate though, but +3 layup and then +3 defense. Also, mentality impact and defensive impact. The mentality impact states blocking a shot grants you a mentality boost and drains the shooter's mentality. So it was just like the Mutombo thing where, you know, you can pretty much give yourself a boost and drain whoever you just blocked at the same time. So it's definitely nothing to sleep on. And then the defensive enhancement where it says blocking a shot grants you a temporary boost to on-ball defense. So definitely that defensive enhancement sounds, it ain't gonna lie, it caught my attention. It got me curious. So I would definitely recommend a defensive enhancement, especially with the 85 on ball defense you get already. Mentality is important, but it's not that important over a whole, like, you know, boost to your other skills. Like, so definitely go with the defensive enhancement here. Alright, y'all, so here we are at the tier list. You already know how this goes. It goes from broken all the way down to bad. And so far, I don't remember if we have any builds that have made the bad section so far. But nonetheless, here we go. We're going to start with Karl Anthony Towns, and we're going to put him up in the good section because he is able to block shots, get rebounds, and also space the floor at a very, very good rate. He can have way back, catch and shoot, quick trigger, late to the party, all the traits you need that you can use to space the floor and make sure that your point guards hit you at a good time. So no question there, definitely in the good section. Next up, we have the Dream, and we're going to put him definitely in the broken section because of how dominant he is in the icon loop, where I was explaining basically scoring inside grants you a boost to scoring inside. Also, if you do a pick and roll with a point guard floor general, or just do a pick and roll in general, everybody on your team just gets a 99 steal. Like, it's unfair how high that defensive boost is if you score off a pick and roll. Like, if you don't believe me, try it for yourself. Like, you can have a team full of offensive builds and you score off a pick and roll, boom, they become a lockdown. I promise you. So definitely, with no question, the Dream is going in the broken tier. Next up, we have the Evolution, aka Anthony Davis, and of course he's going in the good section right below Cat because he can hit corner threes. He can occasionally hit outside the corner, but you really have to take all your traits and commit it to hitting outside the corner. So that would be catch and shoot, open three, and quick trigger, or catch and shoot, open three, and streaker if you really want to be a pick and pop soul rim protector. So yeah, it's good. He's able to hit those shots, but it's not guaranteed like it is in the corner. And you know, the corner is kind of predictable sometimes. So it's good, but it's not as good as a stretch big. So next up, we have Dirk Nowitzki, and it's the Marksman. So it is definitely good. We're going to put it up over in the good section. It's going to be at the bottom three below AD and Cat, mainly because he can't block shots. Sometimes if you're not really paying attention, you will get dunked on, and I do mean that. You have to be paying attention at all times because you already have a very low shot block rating, but the shooting on this build is elite. As long as you're able to get yourself open, you won't miss. So it makes up for it in shooting, but definitely cannot block shots. This build cannot block shots as efficiently as Cat and AD. So that's the weakness, but like I said, the shooting is so strong that you might not even be mad at the build for that. Next up, we have the Mountain, aka Dikembe Mutombo. We're going to put this in the niche section, but it can be used very well depending on the player. You know, the niche section is all about taking a good player to make the build shine. Not saying the build is bad, but we're pretty much going off of how easy it is to pick up and be dominant at this, you know, game with the build. So if you see a build in the broken section, it means this is the easiest build to pick up and dominate with. Niche, it takes practice. Good is going to take some practice, but once you figure everything out, man, it just makes everything worse. So yeah, definitely no question. The Dikembe Mutombo is going in the mountain section, not mountain section, the niche section, excuse me, because he can't space the floor as well as all the other centers that we have up above. So you have to take some type of skill to, you know, be consistent with this guy. And as the same for Brittany Griner, but with Brittany Griner, you get on ball defense. So we're going to put this up in the niche section above Dikembe because Dikembe doesn't have the on ball defense like Brittany Griner does, and she also gets the same finishing boost, and she can block shots just like him. But just because the rating isn't as high, I don't want you guys to think that she is a better shot blocker, because she isn't, but she's capable of blocking as many shots as Dikembe Mutombo, because honestly, in my opinion, there is no difference between an 88 shot block and a 98 shot block. There is no difference. It really isn't, y'all. I promise you. So, yeah. this is the tier list for the bigs, man. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Let's talk about it. Did I put somebody in the wrong spot? Did I put somebody too high? Did I put somebody too low? Be sure to let me know. But like I said, I'm just so glad you guys asked me to drop this for y'all, because I really didn't think y'all wanted it. So y'all proved me wrong. Let me shut up on that part. But like I said, man, thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video, man. Peace out.